damn day yesterday. Honestly, since the last chapter came, it's probably one of the most anticipated ones in a while. So I'm excited. Damn, and I forgot to do the bat signal, but I let niggas know already. So we about to get into it. Shit. Minimize that for the time being. Gotta send the bat signal to everybody. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull up. Oh wow, we have 7 subscribers on YouTube now. That's fire. Pull up. I dig that. Sent out the bat signal to everybody. I think the Twitch homies already got the noties, so I ain't really got to worry about that too much. I really want to grow the YouTube, so I'm gonna focus on that a little bit more. Sent out the bat signal. Bro said, "Fuck this chapter." Nah, stop, because I ain't even read yet. Hold on. Hold on. We got 4 followers on Bro said, "Fuck this chapter." Nah, stop, because I ain't even read yet. I've been on here for damn near over a year now. Hold on. We got 4 followers on Twitch. Fuck this chapter. Nah, stop, because I ain't even read yet. I've been on here for damn near over a year. I should be live on Kick right now. Hold on. I'm not live on Kick. That's so weird. Fuck this chapter. Nah, stop, because I ain't even read yet. I've been on here for damn near over a year. I should be live on Kick right now. I'm not live on Kick. That's so weird. Why am I not live on Kick? I'm not live on Kick. That's so weird. Why am I not live on Kick? I'm not live on Kick. You're like a girl. Why am I not live on Kick? Turn around. You're like a girl. Yeah, no, that's good. Why am I not streaming on? Turn around. Kick. That's so weird. You're like a girl. It probably just didn't sync to my shit. Why am I not streaming on? Turn around. Kick. That's so weird. Oh, I'm not even logged in. You're like a girl. It probably just didn't sync to my shit. Why am I not streaming? See, because I hear a lot of good things about Kick, bro. That's so weird. In terms of how they're treating their creators. But they over here tweaking on me, so I'm over here, like, I'm actually trying to indulge in the platform, and y'all just give me a bunch of bullshit. In terms of how they're treating their creators. But they over here tweaking on me, so I'm over here, like, I'm actually trying to send me another code. Y'all just give me a bunch of bullshit. In terms of how they're treating their creators. But they over here tweaking on me, so I'm over here, like, I'm actually trying to send me another code. Y'all just give me a bunch of bullshit. In terms of how they're treating their creators. What's going on here? But they over here tweaking on me, so I'm over here like yeah, it says I'm not online on Kick. That's so weird. What's going on here? I ain't even tripping. Whatever. Honestly, I mean that's what they get. What's going on here? Can I go live? I ain't even tripping. Whatever. Honestly, I mean that's what they get. There's so much more I gotta fucking learn about this shit. Can I go live? I ain't even tripping. Whatever. Honestly, I mean that's what they get. There's so much more I gotta fucking learn about this shit. Can I go live? I ain't even tripping. Whatever. Yeah, there's so much more I gotta learn about this shit. Why am I not live on Kick, bro? That's crazy. I ain't even tripping. It's cool. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Twitch. This is what we rocking with for today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now shout out to YouTube live. We are direct and we are in the full effect. It is your boy Freddie Jones. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, and or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Live, we are direct and we are in the full effect. It is your boy Freddie Jones. Awaited and highly anticipated One Piece chapter evening, depending on where you are. 1109. In the full effect. It is your boy Freddie Jones. Awaited, highly anticipated. Y'all know me, bro. I've been waiting on this shit for a cool minute. 1109. I'm very excited. Shout out to DSK. He on the YouTube. Highly anticipated. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. We really gonna grow the YouTube channel. Watch. We about to go nuts. But shout out to DSK. What's it called? I had to do a little bit of an intro right there because I do plan to. We're really gonna grow the YouTube channel. Automatically get uploaded, but I'm gonna try to clip and probably add a little bit of edit so that way I can put it. I had to do a little bit of an intro right there because I do plan to. We're really gonna grow the YouTube. That way I can put it into uploaded, but I'm gonna try to actual video. So hopefully that work out. So that way I can. You said that it's echoing. Intro right there because I do plan to. I'm really gonna grow the YouTube. I would automatically also it's echoing. It's echoing. So hopefully that work out. So that way I can. You said that it's echoing. Intro right there because I do plan to. I'm really gonna grow the YouTube. I would automatically also it's echoing. It's echoing. You say YouTube's where it's at. Early ass stream, bro. The chapter's been out since 3 a.m. It's hella echoing on Twitch. Y'all just telling me now. Oh, I know why. Stupid. My fucking. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. It do be echoing. Yeah, you can hear the other stream. Yeah, that's what it was. The stream was fucking. I had the sound on. I'm at work writing a report and shit. My bad. Now you good. All right, perfect. We good now. All right, so let's redo the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now live, direct, and in full effect. It is your boy, Freddie Jones. Today, we are going to be reacting to One Piece chapter 1109. Shout out to the Twitch chat. Shout out to the YouTube chat. We going crazy. You know what I'm saying? DSK, I'm doing good, bro. I know some of y'all is probably pretty early for y'all. It's early for me. It's 7 o'clock. I just got off work. But the chapter been out since 3 a.m. for me. I'm on the West Coast, so it's been out since like 3 in the morning for me. For some of y'all, it's probably been out for a while. Some of y'all probably already read it. Don't tell me nothing because we live reacting, bro. Y'all know how crazy it was for me to duck spoilers, and y'all know me, I'm a spoiler merchant, but I've been ducking spoilers like crazy. So, like, the last time I went into a chapter like without reading was 1044 was the Gear 5 chapter. Bro said, wow, man, starting the intro and I get 5 ads. LMAO. My fault. Also, be sure to join the family, bro. Follow the Kick. Follow Kick, YouTube, Twitch, all of that. Primarily when it comes to the live streams, I like to consider Twitch the home base for the most part. So follow the Twitch page, subscribe if you're feeling the vibe type shit. You know what I mean? If you want to support and all that. But the VOD's probably going to be up on the VOD channel. We're going to have a YouTube channel specifically for uploads, discussions that I have with the homies and stuff like that. So this is our intro to I guess you could say content creation, and hopefully you guys enjoy. With all that being said, and you guys probably getting a little gauge in regards to my character, let me go ahead and load this chapter up for y'all so that way we can get to it. Yo, I know they've been on the leakers heavy and stuff like that, so I'm really appreciative of the fact that we finally got the chapter out, man. Honestly. And then, of course, like most of the content creators that you guys do watch in terms of live reactions and whatnot, I will be reading along. I will be. He said W intro probably. Nigga got 5 ads. He wasn't able to hear it. My fault. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you, DSK. Tibet, I appreciate you as well, man. I'm doing what I can to the best of my ability. The ad stopped literally right when you introed it. I can't make this up. That's nuts. Subscribe to the channel. That way you ain't got to worry about no ads and stuff like that. But with that being said, let me go ahead and load this up for y'all. Obviously, I got to have the logo because you know how those that can't be named are operating right now, right? So we got the chapter loaded up. One Piece 1109 Termination. The cover story. Hey, cover story. Hold on. Okay, so we start cover story 26. A submerged Onigashima. Yo, so the cover story is gonna be taking place in Wano. Hey, okay, we on to something right now. I'm liking what I'm seeing, gang. I'm liking what I'm seeing. How did Onigashima get submerged? Because it landed on the side of Wano, didn't it? How did it get submerged? That's crazy. Anyway, we gonna get into it. You said I can't? I can't what? Can you see? No, I'm not showing. I'm not showing the chapter. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. The powers that be really don't want people to be displaying the chapter like that. I'm really not trying to get us in trouble or nothing like that. So, dang, no, that's crazy. So we're finally starting a cover story. It's been so long. The last one that we saw was the German 66 one. So we got this. I'm really interested into where this goes, to be honest, because it could be a billion things. Yeah, nah, I can't. My fault. But hopefully, yeah, like I said, I'm going to be reading along, so we good. All right. So let's see. Stella, is this wise? A message to the world. Zaza. I wish you got filler of the cover stories. I think they're going to start adapting the cover stories. This is a super lucrative way to do that. And they kind of dabbled with the idea with the Aokiji shit, because they had to kind of explain why Pudding was on Blackbeard's ship, right? So they kind of dabbled with that idea a little bit. I think they're going to start doing that. It'd be a good way to actually pace out. It'd be a good way for them to pace out the anime and the manga, you know? Anyway, Stella, is this wise? Zaza, a message to the world. Even if you set this broadcast to start suddenly, it may not work. What do you mean, Shaka? We're counting too much on people being ready to receive and relay this. Oh, so this is they're showing the little flat line right here. You know how it is with information. Agencies always spread the news all around the world by the next day. Yeah, so this is a flat line. So I guess this is kind of confirming that this message was set up by a kill switch. You feel me? Hey, I love you too, big dog. I do. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I think this this is kind of confirming that Vegapunk dead, bro. We gonna see. You think so? But what if someone intercepts or censors our message? What the? Where's this broadcast coming from? You're right. Any suggestions? It's coming from every ship's transponder snail. Well, Vegapunk was like the mastermind behind that mass technology. I think we remember too in terms of the if y'all seen One Piece Film Red, when Uta had found the the video transponder snail, I think they had pointed out that Vegapunk was kind of behind all that. So that might be the reason as to why he basically has a back door to all the transponder snails. And so that's how he's able to get this message off, which is fire to me. We could piggyback off of the Navy's comms traffic. They said cut the connection. That's the thing, we can't. Okay. That would allow us to force a worldwide constant broadcast with our signal strength at maximum. Something wrong. I hold my head. Oh man, gone. He said, my nigga dead. I see. That'll make it possible for anyone with a transponder snail to receive our initial voice message. Luffy? Bro, Luffy just casually stiff-arming Saturn, and he got Kizaru in a fucking vice grip. Like, damn. But they'll still need a while to prepare their visual transponder snails. The time to set that up will vary from place to place. They just having a straight up conversation about like, bro, is this shit even gonna get out there for real? I feel it though. Let's take an interval of 1 hour. Okay. So we see Saturn and he's thinking as he's hearing this, he said, what are you planning to say, Vegapunk? Which means that, because I think last chapter, a lot of people emphasize on the idea that Saturn kind of looks mindless. So I think they're just kind of confirming, like he kind of has a little bit of sentience there. A lot of crazy theories came about in regards to that. I know y'all hear that noise in the background. That's my laundry. Wifey doing laundry right now. Niggas gotta stay clean. Anyway, ... Let's see. That's Vegapunk, right? An hour, that's too long. Don't you realize what will happen in that time? Where is it coming from? Why now? There are people who won't be pleased when we start this broadcast. They may find a way to terminate it before we finish. Fair point. In case, let's set the preparation interval to... Dory's... This is Dory, right? Dory's the taller one? There's Dory and there's Brogy. Whatever. Anyway, he over here shitting on the Marines. Fodder-ass Marines, bruh. Yeah. 10 minutes. So the interval is going to be set to 10 minutes. Vegapunk, that's your voice, right? Hey. Sanji don't even realize he carrying the dead. He don't even realize that Vegapunk dead already, bro. Damn. He trying to talk to Vegapunk. He like, hey, that's you. Nigga, is this you? Is this you? Come on. So, okay, look. The message is starting right now, and this is what everyone's been waiting the last, 5 years for. Damn near. Or at least that's what it felt like. It's only been a week, but it felt like 5 years. People of the world. The Holy Land of Merizwa. What is this transmission? Saturn, have you dealt with Vegapunk? What is the meaning of this? Oh, someone's reaching out to Saturn, it looks like. Kizaru delivered a killing blow. I saw it myself. He should be dead. Could he have set up a dead man switch so that this message would play upon the death of his main body? That seems likely. We have no way of knowing what he'll say. So we're in the Holy Land right now. We're in the Room of Authority, and the rest of the Agora are right here. If we can just pinpoint the source of this broadcast, the only location that seems plausible is the Labostratum on Egghead, but it's currently protected by that barrier of his. What should we do for the remaining 9.5 minutes? We could get inventing. There's so much to do. Fucking Pythagoras is right here. How about some coffee? Dressrosa, New World. Okay, we're going all around the worlds. Did you hear that? This is Dr. Vegapunk we're talking about. If he's trying to tell the entire world something, it must be a big deal. Please don't tell me we're going to end this chapter and we don't figure out what the fuck he talking about, bro. Please don't tell me we end this chapter and they don't tell us what the fuck he talking about, because I got to know. That's what I've been gassed up about for this entire... Bro, we'll see. We'll see. If he's trying to tell the entire world something, it must be a big deal. Get a visual transponder snail out here. Put up a screen. Hurry, we only have 10 minutes. The wise man Luffy Land kidnapped? Oh! Is this Leo? This is Leo. Oh, so Leo made it out. Hey! If Leo made it out, then Sai made it out too. And that means that, bruh, that's an L for the world government if that's anything. This is Leo. I'm pretty sure this is Leo. He talking to Rebecca, so I'm pretty sure this is Leo. The wise man Luffy Land kidnapped? What's happening? Don't tell me you guys trusted another bad article about Lucy. I could also calculate the probability of interference happening. We've got the video ready. Is that Vegapunk? Oh my god, yeah, now niggas is tuned in. We about to die. What do you want to do? Want to make something cool? Bet. Oh shit. I forgot Leo and the Totland people trust anything and everything. They're so innocent. Yeah, that is true. They do believe everything. I forgot. They do be believing everything. So, man, that's crazy. Fuchsia Village, East Blue. Okay. What's this all about? I thought it was just going to be more news, bad-mouthing Luffy. A visual transponder snail? If only the village had one. How about it, Mayor? Who's going to pay for that? Raising it wouldn't be free, you know. Isn't having audio enough? Ugh. That's my thing. I don't think it is. Water 7 Grand Line. Yo, we're going all around the world. It's literally going all around the world. Water 7 Grand Line. Wake up. This can't be good. Jan Alice. Prepare to screen the message. Yes, Mr. President. It's already playing in the room next door. Screens for each dock are also being prepared. It's nighttime, but considering the importance of this event, a summons has been issued notifying all citizens to be at a screen within 10 minutes. Is there anything else? Yo, my nigga Iceberg, bruh. Oh yeah, Cud just waking up. Oh, yeah, he said it's nighttime, huh? That's crazy. Nigga want audio and face cam, asking too much. World Economic Journal. What's with this feed? It's being relayed through Navy frequencies, but it's unencrypted. Where are Luffy-san and the others? All right, shout out Vivi. Got a little Vivi cameo. Don't be a ditz. Look at the clock in the background. That isn't the current time at Egghead. This must have been pre-recorded. After all, this Buster call is bound to have reduced the islands with Sea of Flames by now. The West Blue. It's Dr. Vegapunk in the flesh. I heard his mind was a cut above the rest. But this isn't what I expected. Okay. The North Blue. The man who lit up the world. South Blue. He's going through all this trouble. What does he want the world to know? It might be the invention of the century or something. Kamabaka Queendom. It'll take 10 minutes to brew the coffee. I won't get a sip in. I see. The probability of interference in this time frame is exceedingly low. What is Vegapunk up to now? Most importantly, has he lost his head? So that's the Dr. Vegapunk everyone's always talking about. He's quite the man to do this in the middle of a crisis. I think I'll be dead soon. And then Dragons just ... bro. Oh my God. Hey, that nigga JD gonna be mad when he see this because Dragons always facing east, but this, I'm pretty sure this nigga facing west right here. Right? Anyway, we back to Egghead. Let's go. Looks like my punches don't damage you. Kizaru looked like he about to do something with his eyes. And then Saturn's glaring too. Ah, they both hit that nigga. Ah, they both hit that nigga. He's like, I'm not letting you two run off. Bro, the fact that Kizaru can escape low key, I'm not jacking that. I don't like that. I'm not letting you two run off, says Luffy. Not till I'm sure my friends have escaped. Gum Gum. Oh, he threw them both back? Oh, no, he was the one that was launched back. Booming Dawn. Symbol. Yo, what is that? Did he... Bro, it's got to be the art because ain't no way he just fucking, like... Ain't no way he killed these niggas, bro. Did he kill these niggas? Y'all see that in the corner? Did he kill these niggas, bro? Saturn been looking real bloodthirsty, and I want to see a Straw Hat get smoked right the fuck now, bro. My nigga hate the Straw Hats. That's nuts. Bro, Symbol is nuts. Oh my God, they got flattened. Oh my God, they're pancakes. Nah. Pizza? Nah. This nigga Luffy is different. Bro, 5 years ago, if you were to bring this up to somebody, saying, yeah, Luffy go be spinning this nigga Kizaru like he's some pizza. He getting goofy. This is Monkey D. Goofy we talking about right now. Since you keep getting better no matter what, I'll send you flying for good. Don't throw these niggas away, bro. No! You go throw the nigga that can travel at the speed of light. Why? He go come back. In a flash. Like, bro, nah. Ah, man. That's nuts. Toss. He threw something, Oh my God, he threw them into the fucking ocean. He threw them onto the ship. And he just laughing. Who this? This gotta be Kizaru, right? Oh, he shifted. Oh, this nigga came back. Oh, this is Saturn. Ah, my nigga Saturn finessed. Look where he threw them, though. He threw them back to the ship. But my nigga Saturn went like a boomerang. Oh, my nigga hey, low-key, Saturn cold for that. Saturn's cold for that. He's like, what's it going to take to keep you down? Kizaru-san, what in the world happened? Are you all right? Admiral. Huff, huff. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. The Admiral stocks is at the all-time low, my nigga. He tried to throw them in the ocean. He did. He did. This nigga Luffy was trying to end the fuck. Bro, okay. I feel him. Bro, Luffy be having murderous intent. He just don't be clocking it right. Like, you know, he don't be doing it right. But nah, Luffy hasn't been, like, granted, they haven't had, like, a direct one-on-one fight, right? But Luffy's been making Kizaru look crazy, bro. Like, Kizaru out here looking nuts. Like, my nigga, he one-tapped you. This nigga one-tapped you and you went down bad, gang. And this nigga flattened you like some dough, spun you around like he was trying to make a pizza and threw you into a boat. And this nigga looking like he about to quit his job. Crazy. There's no time, Saturn. We cannot allow Vegapunk to speak freely. Luffy just ran away. He said, whoa, that was close. There it is. This is our ship. I hope Vegapunk and the others are alright. I shall perform the summoning very well. The summoning? This nigga do look ugly as hell right here, though. The summoning? Kuchiyose no Jutsu? Was the wait worth it? I'm hype. I'm hype, nigga. This is gas. What the Black Lightning? What is it? What? No. 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 He brought the Gorosei to Egghead? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 circles. Or there's 4 of like those black flame things. So it's the rest of them. It's the rest of them. This nigga Luffy said, what the fuck? This nigga Luffy said, what is going on? The hell, just when that spider geezer appeared? And he said there's a break next week? No! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah, dog. Yo, this is literally some endgame shit. This is some endgame shit. What if Saturn is the weakest? I wouldn't be surprised. That's usually how it goes. When they introduce like the big bads of the story, they usually bring in like the weakest one first and then we work our way up. But I thought we was gonna like gradually get introduced to the different Gorosei. I didn't think Saturn would go down here. I will say this though, with the fact that they all here, they're probably all gonna go down here. For one. But for two, the fact that they're all here, like, I didn't think Egghead was gonna be this big, bro. And Vegapunk, bro, I thought Vegapunk was I thought this nigga was finna cook, bro. I was waiting. Like, that's what I was banking on. I was like, yo, Zoro is still stalling my nigga Lucci, bro. Like, we haven't seen Zoro in 10 weeks. You think Jupiter's the youngest of them? He looks it. He do. But I don't know. I mean, Luffy complaining because he's not hurting them, for one. All these niggas just spawned out of nowhere. Like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I really don't even know what's going on here. Bro, no, this is like literally insane. This is some nutso shit. Zoro stocks fell hard. I mean, we really don't know what's transpiring in terms of their fight, so that's why I'm really not trying to go all crazy about it. But with what we seen right here, bro, nah. Nah, this is crazy. And they all got summoned. They didn't show us what they look like. That's unfortunate. So we gotta see. We're gonna see. I think they're actually, what's it called? I think they're actually gonna show what the Gorosei's devil, or like what their demonic forms look like. But with the fact that they're getting summoned, like they're legit just like they're getting summoned. You know what I mean? I think there's more to whatever powers that they have than just like it being devil fruits. It's different. It's different. It's got to be. And this is Luffy right here, I'm assuming, making like the what's it called? The what the hell look? Bro, Luffy's literally facing off against the Gorosei. What if all the Gorosei become one giant Megazord Gorosei? Bro, that'd be crazy. Yo, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Bro, Vegapunk really didn't tell us shit. That nigga turned on his fucking TV and started speaking Japanese, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I get it. He's trying to give the world time to prepare, but at the same time, like, bro, like, fuck. You know how long 10 minutes be in One Piece, bro? We're not gonna hear what this nigga say for another 10 chapters. Fuck. He said there's no time, Saturn. We cannot allow Vegapunk to speak freely. And then he said, I shall perform the summoning. He summoned them. But we don't even see him do anything. Bro, this is so weird. Bro, this is so fucking weird. You said peep your DM? Wasn't Dressrosa 1 hour and took a year to even complete the birdcage shit? Bro, you telling me, nigga? Like, damn. Peep this on stream? Not right now, not right now. I see what you just sent me. Not right now, though. Not right now. Nah, this is fucking nutso shit, bro. I don't even know what to say. I really don't even know what to say. In terms of how hype I am for this chapter, scale of 1 to 10, it's a solid. This is a solid 9. I don't know if it. I honestly, I expected there to be a lore dump, and to be honest, with what I got spoiled on, it was lore getting dumped, which is why I was like, oh shit, like this is crazy. I'm glad it was fake, so I truly didn't come into this chapter being spoiled. But at the same time, like what the fuck, like what the fuck? And then again, Onigashima's at the bottom of the... Bro, this might with the fact... Okay, so there's a couple of things I want to take away real quick, right? Before I wrap up the YouTube portion of this shit. First and foremost, the cover story. I think the fact that the cover story is taking place in Wano, and very specifically underground, is going to imply that Kaido and Big Mom are probably going to come back into the story somehow. Or we're going to track like their progress. Somehow, maybe. You were spoiled about all the Gorosei coming on Egghead? I didn't know about that. I wish that there was a little bit more to it, but just the fact knowing that they're here now, nah, it's different. It's different. We experiencing some different shit right now. But okay. But yeah, nah. So the fact... I'm trying to figure out how did Onigashima end up at the bottom of the ocean? Because I'm pretty sure when we last saw it, it was like right next to the flower capital. Momo might have moved it. Momo could have moved it. If he figured out how to do the cloud shit, he could have moved it straight up. There's so many ways that this could go. I don't even know what this is going to entail. Yeah, it was next to the flower capital last we saw it, so Momo could have moved it, or something could have happened to where it got sunk. But it's like here in Old Wano though. So with the fact that there's water in Old Wano, it means that the walls haven't been taken down yet. So I'm not gonna buy into the whole idea of what's it called, Blackbeard on Onigashima. Nah, because he would have took down the walls if he already knew where Pluton was. And plus that just happened. Like Caribou's probably not even near Blackbeard yet. I don't think, like, in terms of the passage of time, I don't think that it's progressed far enough to where Blackbeard met Caribou, he heard everything, and now he knows, and he's in Wano, and he fucking destroyed the walls. Again, with the fact that Old Wano is still submerged, the walls are still up, so Pluton's still hidden. God knows what this entails, though. Again, and then another talking point. I mean, you guys already heard my grievance in terms of the message. Logically speaking, it's smart to have some kind of interval before you start speaking, because if you just started spitting right off, like off rip, then no one who knows who would catch the message if it even gets caught at all. So I respect it. I'm not even gonna get mad at that. It's cool. It's cool. I'm really curious as to what he's gonna talk about, and it's interesting because this is the one time that we see the Gorosei being competent. And like, we're not even gonna let this nigga spit, bro. Like, we're not even gonna let him say nothing. Like, let's just pop up. And I'm pretty sure they're just planning. It's crazy because they just went from chilling to like, yo, like, send the Uber. You know what I mean? And then they're here. I love the fact that they're showing around the world, different places are trying to set up the medium in terms of being able to watch or listen to whatever it is as soon as possible. 5 minutes would have been enough and Morgans would have taken care of the rest. Yeah, Morgans would have been listening no matter what. And if Morgans was listening, that shit was going to get out there. I feel that. But at the same time, too, like, for example, like right here in Water 7, they was asleep. It was nighttime in Water 7. It was nighttime in Water 7. Places like Fuchsia Village, like, they had to go searching for a transponder snail. And they don't even have a visual one. You know what I mean? Yeah, Luffy about to get 5v1. Honestly, I think Luffy finna fuck these niggas up, bro. Because the only thing Luffy said he's struggling with is keeping this nigga down. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I honestly, bro. Kizaru lucky that this nigga Luffy has to deal with Saturn at the same time. Because I think Luffy would be violating the fuck out of Kizaru right now if they had to fight head up, 1v1. Bro, he's been bitching this nigga every corner, bro. Like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I really don't know what to make of this shit, bro. That's why Vegapunk released this broadcast unencrypted. Anyone can hack and listen. Yeah, I don't, man. And they just got to the boats, too. Some of the Straw Hats. They just got to the Elbaf ship. So I wonder what that kind of entails, you know? And you would think, right? Atlas, because I can't tell who it is that's in the Giant's arm, but they're like, I hope Vegapunk and the others are all right. But you would think that the rest of the satellites would know that if they hear this message, that the Stella body is dead. And with them not panicking, it probably means that there's going to be a way to bring the Stella body back. Or at least that's kind of what I'm hypothesizing, right? Yeah, and then look at the fucking the end note right here. It says the planets are aligning. That's crazy. Surrounding the sun. I like this. I like the symbolism here. And then they said the hell is just like when that spider geezer appeared. Interesting. Bro, there's so much to kind of dissect when it comes to this chapter. But in terms of like the YouTube video portion, let's go ahead and cut it right here, right? If you weren't watching this live and you were watching this back on the channel, then I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. How was that ending? Was that kind of cool? Was that kind of lame? We'll figure something out better. We'll figure something better out later. And the VOD's going to be up on the VOD channel anyway, so it really don't even matter. But it was nice to see somewhat of the engagement on YouTube. And it was cool to see it on Twitch as well too. We doing fairly decent. You know what I'm saying? For some reason I couldn't get up on Kick, which is weird. It's super weird why I couldn't get up on Kick, but I'm not even gonna sweat it like that. Cause I had it turned on. What was that side eye? Bro, this nigga Mayo just a fucking hater, my nigga. I trust legit where he's saying it was good, so it's good. We gonna figure something out a little bit later. Damn. I know a lot of y'all is at work, but if niggas is open for a discussion, bro, I'm all for it. Because I feel like there's a lot to talk about in regards to this fucking chapter. Zoro fighting fodder at this point. If Sanji actually just tanks and actually stalls even one Gorosei, Zoro needs to kill himself. I don't think, bro, Sanji gotta get that nigga Vegapunk to the morgue, bro. He a little busy. I'd rather talk to you than the local crackheads. Yeah, I open up the VC right now. I'm jobless, I can speak. Yeah, now I got the VC open. So just hop into the Discord. Meet me in the VC if you want to chop it up a little bit. Maybe you better not be one of the local crackheads. That's crazy. Where's this nigga, what's his name, too? This nigga, Riccavelli. I hit up J Deuce. Man, what a fucking chapter, bro. Let niggas know on the Discord just in case. A few things I'm concerned with is Saturn hasn't been on the offensive and now he bringing friends. That nigga a pussy, bruh. That nigga should have been squabbling. I don't even know what's going on with bro. Brook, Jinbei, and Sanji are the monster trio now. Brook, why you throw Brook in there? Brook ain't squabble all arc. I ain't see him fight nobody. That nigga can't even stop the Sunny. Ain't nobody really checking for him. Shout out to him though, but ain't nobody really checking for him like that. But what we rating the chapter? He got the Sunny going. Nobody said anything about stopping. Brook faced the Yonko one-on-one before anyone. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stop it. Brook did squabble, though. I mean, he lost, but he didn't die. You said, and he slept with her. Y'all niggas are sick. What's up with y'all? Yo.
How's it going?
That's how we come in? Oh, let me turn my speaker up. Gray, you in here?
Yeah, I was wondering why I never saw you live on Twitch. You've been streaming on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm doing both. I'm doing both.
Let's see.
How you doing?
Oh, all right.
Bro, I feel like I haven't talked to you in a minute. Where you been?
I haven't been doing much of anything. I haven't been talking online much. Just, I don't know. Not online that much, I suppose. Playing Tekken 8.
You're playing Tekken, you said?
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
All right. I've hit a wall with the red ranks.
Oh, shit. I never played, so I'm not too savvy to it.
It's a very greasy game in the upper ranks.
I see. I can imagine because it's a fighting game now.
Yeah.
Cool. But outside of that, everything else is good with you.
Yeah.
It's good to hear. Did you read the chapter?
I have not, but it's fine. I watch Grand Line reviews and I get spoilers through that, so
I feel that. To be honest, when I was trying to catch up to One Piece, that's kind of how I skimmed by a couple of chapters and stuff. Eventually, I went back and I listened. I went back and I read, or I was watching congruently as well. But to kind of speed through just to catch up and stuff like that, I would just watch a lot of other YouTubers and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But do you have any what's it called? Do you have any like knowledge as to what happened or what occurred this chapter? Any thoughts?
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever, huh?
Listen, for the most part. I'm pretty sure I know what happened with the last chapter where Vegapunk was skewered by the old man.
Yeah. He got skewered twice. What's it called? Because
really?
that happened two chapters ago with Saturn, and then the last chapter, apparently, Kizaru was the one that delivered the killing blow, so...
Well, I'll have to go look at it later.
Yeah, you should. Honestly, I was super hyped for it. That's a big reason as to why I streamed yesterday, because I thought the chapter was going to come out yesterday. But obviously with a lot of the scanners and the leakers, they've been dealing with legal repercussions, which are pretty serious from what it looks like. So they've been kind of...
I remember seeing that.
They've been
a few of them were arrested, and like their Twitters, like they just went offline from Twitter too.
Yeah. So I guess that's kind of the reason as to why a lot of the chapters have been, or why, not even just in terms of One Piece, but a couple of the other chapters and stuff too, they've been kind of put on the back burner in terms of priority, which is understandable because don't nobody want to go to jail over some chapters, you know what I mean? But it was hard to be on the other end of that, in which we're just sitting here waiting. So I was on stream for like a good almost 4 hours yesterday, waiting for the chapter, and it never came.
Mm-hmm. I heard there's more stuff than just that. They were doing it with some games where people were getting in big trouble for leaking stuff, and they were taking legal repercussions.
In terms of games,
I thought
too?
they said, yeah, you know what Fortnite is. I'm assuming it's hard not to, as big as it is. But they have leakers, and they're taking measurements against them.
I see.
And with certain animes, like that are like anime only, they're doing something along those lines. Because to my understanding is people that are there are certain people that are trusted in the company. That's partially the reason for it. Yeah, because they have like an association with the company, and the people that are associated with them, and they're telling their friends are like something along those lines. So, yeah.
That's nuts. Yeah, I really don't like that.
And also with the One Piece, there were people like trusted people just taking pictures of the stuff and then sending it, and some people were like they were selling it to some extent, or they were making money off from it. Mm-hmm. So that. Like, yeah. But I don't know all the details or remember exactly what it was all going on, but I do remember watching something on it a while ago. So, there's a reason behind it, I suppose.
Well, I think just the innate issue is just, like, you're leaking shit that you shouldn't anyway. So, it makes sense for there to be repercussions. You know, with the fact that I'm... Not to say that I'm new to the community, because I've been reading One Piece for the last, 4 years now. But it's one of those things to where it's like this is the first time that I'm actually seeing it real time, like these kind of repercussions happen and stuff, you know?
Pretty much first for me too.
It's nuts. It's super nuts to see, especially having some friends that help participate in some of the translations and whatnot
data miners?
as well too.
Oh, not data miners, translators.
Oh yeah. No, I'm keeping it One Piece and stuff. In terms of the games and stuff, that's news to me. But I figure that within any kind of, I guess you could say niche, you're bound to have people that are privy to info early and are willing to get that info out there for a certain number or just for the sake of having it out there, you know?
I see. Mm-hmm. So, to my understanding, there's 3 levels of how One Piece comes out. So there's the people that just copy it directly. Then there's the people that get it from Japan and translate it, so you're getting it early again. And then you're getting it when it officially releases again. So there's 3 levels of where One Piece comes from. So they're creating 3 different fan bases of it, of where people get their information from.
Right.
The people that get it from the leaks, the people get it from the translators, which aren't exactly leaks because it's released in Japan, and then the people that get it globally. So that's another part of why they're doing that, because there's 3 levels of creating 3 separate groups.
Mayo had said people leaked the GTA 5 source code. Manga is pretty tame compared to that.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I guess that's more so subjective depending on which one of those worlds you're like fully immersed in, you know? I'm pretty sure to the gamer world that was a big deal. Even more so because Grand Theft Auto is such a big franchise, you know, whereas when it comes to manga, that's that in itself, because as Gray just explained the different kind of levels within how people indulge in the manga itself. Like, manga is just one of the mediums of the content in itself too, because there's the anime, sometimes there's live action, light novels and whatnot too. And some people even consider the content creators themselves to be a medium in terms of indulging in the content too. So
I've been watching a lot of manhwas from that instead of reading them. But in my defense, I wouldn't even know where to go to find manhwas. So
yeah, I'm pretty from my understanding, like webtoons and shit like that. But there's a couple that I've indulged in, not too many, but they pop up on my YouTube, and I kind of do a similar thing to where I watch like videos of them just narrating with the pictures and stuff like that instead of just going about reading them. But I found some pretty cool stories.
Yeah, I found a lot. Instead of watching YouTubers or like watching anime, because there are animes that I want to binge watch, but there's like, I am subscribed to probably over 60 people that cover different manhwa stories, and they release like 10 hours, like 10 hours of chapters.
Yeah.
So I can just sort of sit there and watch. It's pretty nice actually, so I can catch up on my anime later. So I've been doing that.
Yeah, no, I definitely relate. A lot of those videos tend to be like a couple hours long. They'll be like 2 to 5. Sometimes it can go as long as 10 and stuff. That's how I kind of got privy with Solo Leveling. I think I'm actually still indulging in that right now.
I'm pretty far ahead of where we're gonna go. I'm like, oh, I know what's coming next after watching it. Yeah, but I don't want to spoil for people in your chat. But yeah,
I think that just goes
pretty much at the end.
No, I was gonna say, like, I think that's just very telling in terms of that series being a good one, you know, because that's kind of how I get when it comes to a lot of shows. If I start watching the anime and stuff, then I get super geeked and I get super invested. So I try to search the manga, and then from there, that's when I go into like the supplementary content, like the Vivre cards or SBSs, those of the like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to read all types of manga. But in my defense, I had something that most people don't and watch more anime. So my library, it's before I discovered Kiss Anime and everything was thing. So my library is really big. It allows you to rent manga, video games, videos, DVDs, and all of that. Which, from what I hear, is kind of weird. Like, libraries around other people's places, like some of my friends that live far away online, like, wait, your library has all the video games on it? Like, yeah, DS, PlayStation, everything.
Yeah, my library didn't have video games, but they had like DVDs and CDs and stuff like that. But not no video games. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, and they had this. Well, I'm old. I don't want to tell you exactly, but for around 20 years or so. Oh, they've had when like PlayStation, Sega, and Nintendo are like they were sort of like a video rental store, but you didn't have to pay, with the exception of getting a card. Right. That's what they were like. It's kind of ridiculous.
Very interesting. I will say, like, my library, like I said, they didn't sell or not sell, but they didn't let you rent out games and stuff like that. They didn't have that. But what we did have was a game room, and like every Wednesday, I believe, like Wednesday,
you could go over there.
Yeah, people after school, they'd go over there, and they had like the Wii set up like right in the middle, so people could play Smash on the projector. In the right corner, they had the PS4 or the PS3. I'm pretty sure it was like the PS3 at the time, and people were playing like Naruto Storm and stuff like that. They had a bunch of other games and whatnot too. They had Guitar Hero as well. They had a bunch of different consoles and stuff like that. So that was kind of my upbringing, or at least my experience with gaming and stuff. I mean, we had obviously computers and stuff like that, but they did have a section of the library where they had like some of the classic games, primarily like Sonic and shit like that on their computers.
Huh. Yeah, we used to. Well, they also had card tournaments there too. I'd go over there to play Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic, yeah, and stuff.
Man, I haven't been to a library in a while. I gotta go to the library
Same
in
with
City
me.
right now.
After COVID happened, I stopped going to libraries. Like I would go every so often just to see if they had DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
But during COVID, I also found out like about more stuff like Anime 9 and all the other stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I could just wait, or I could just watch it through there. Now I will be honest with you. I do buy Hulu and other stuff, but for a while, like Crunchyroll will be down. So if Crunchyroll was like down, I paid for a whole month. And I'd say 96% of the time I couldn't watch it because like the website was just down and stuff. Maybe because there were so many people trying to watch on there. So I just used the pirated websites. I'd pay for the thing, but I wouldn't watch on there. And when I could watch, I'd just most of the time go to the pirate websites because on some of the apps like Netflix, Hulu, they didn't have the skip button or like a next and all that stuff during the time when I was learning about all this stuff. So I'd watch on there, and whenever I was doing something else, I would just have like autoplay on if I could. And just go through it to like make it seem like I was actually watching it there. I wasn't. Like I'd play something on my phone while I was just playing through to rewatch it and stuff. But yeah,
man, it was a hassle for me watching anime growing up, because the only access to the computer I had was the library, but a lot of the websites got blocked and stuff like that. So we had to learn, or at least they were either blocked or with where we were, because the library, the computer areas they were sectioned off according to age. So you had like the kids area, and then you had like the teens, which are the junior highs and up to like a certain age in high school. And then you had
the kids area wouldn't allow you to access certain stuff. Like they just allow you to play some certain kiddie games and some like special websites that you wouldn't care about. I remember stuff like that.
Yeah, like we couldn't even get on YouTube and stuff like that. You know, it was tough, especially growing. Like MySpace was all the rage and whatnot. MySpace, Facebook, but I couldn't even get onto those sites at the library. So I was like, damn, and like touchscreen phones or phones that had like apps that connected straight to like the sites and stuff like that were a fairly newer thing for me in like junior high. So
yeah, when I was like, let's say, a young kid and like was 7, cell phones didn't even really exist yet, at least from what I knew.
Right.
They had those. They just had the cords on the phone. You remember those, like the phones that go in on the wall?
For
not
a long
even the
time,
wireless one.
See now, up until 5th grade for me, I lived in New Hampshire, and so living there, like growing up, like we still used the because it was a lot more rural too compared to where I live right now, and like we still used phone books before I left. You know what I mean? I remember like in 2nd grade.
Yeah, those disappeared real quick, like the giant books.
Yeah, we had the yellow pages, the white pages, and whatnot. And so when I would try to like call a girl or something like that, I'd have to, one, obviously try to time it right, and two, I have to look her name up in the yellow pages and stuff like that. See like, okay, her daddy probably under this.
Like
last
you'd have to
name
find them by their last name. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember how awkward that was.
It was tricky. I remember the first time I called her brother answered the phone. I was scared. I hung up. It was scary. It was scary. But yeah, nah. Especially growing up in a rural area like that. So having landlines and whatnot too, it was commonplace.
I don't know what the worst memory I have from that. It is just, it's funny back then. Kind of funny to think back about it. But it's like, yeah. So there was this girl named Samantha. I didn't think it's a big deal telling you that. So like, I called her up, and so her sister answered the phone. He's like, Samantha, one of your friends are calling. And he's like, I was like, oh, and she said I was a chick.
Oh, jeez.
For money. But yeah,
that's tough.
She mistook me for one of her female friends, and being like, oh, Alex, it's you.
Legit go say yellow pages. Oh my fucking god, Fred, you elderly. Nah, bro. Like yellow pages stopped being a thing for me when I was like maybe like 4th, 5th grade, because I came out to the West and that's when people started that's when cell phones became a lot more prominent. Or at least in terms of my world and stuff like that. Because, again, where I grew up, like, it was a lot more rural and shit. Like, the world was a little bit behind. Huh. You know what I mean? So, it's not that the world was behind, but, like, or, like, my world was behind, but, like, that's just how things was where I were. You know what I mean? So.
you weren't getting the technology over there as fast. They were behind the times.
Kind of,
Depending
sort
on
of.
what area,
Nah, because
depending on where you live, like they weren't so eager to like catch up with the stuff. And like what we have is fine. There were groups in areas where I'd see where they were like, "We're okay with this. We don't need all the new stuff." Until they saw how convenient it was when they go to places, and then my mom's like, "Yeah, can we like switch up to this? This seems way more convenient." Or like my dad's like, "Yeah, I need that." And like gradually that went around everywhere. But for a while, there were some people that were just like content with what they had, so they saw how useful the newer stuff was.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, like people had like Blackberries and shit like that, and like the Jukes, the chocolates. The
yeah, my dad had one of those for work, the Blackberries.
But most
I don't hear about those anymore.
But most people in my neighborhood, like they had what's it called? They have the Boost phones, like the Boost mobile phones, like the little walkie-talkie shits. Them shits was all the rage when I right when I was around the time I was leaving. You know, and sidekicks and shit like that. Yeah, we had those. You said I missed my BlackBerry Pearl? I ain't never had no fucking BlackBerry. What the fuck? I never had no BlackBerry. I stole so many razors though when I was younger. A Nextel? Wow. You talking about I'm old, nigga. You ancient, gang. What you mean? Wow. Sidekicks were so cool. Sidekicks were cool. The Juke was super cool. I used to want that phone so bad. I used to want that phone super duper bad. But back then, like, bro, I even remember, like Walkmans were still popping when I was in, like, 3rd, 4th grade. I ain't gonna lie. They were dying out quick, though. It was dying out quick.
To the Discman? Yeah.
Yeah. But Walkmans were super cool.
When I was I don't know, close to, like, probably 18 or 17 maybe. I was like, maybe it was older than that. The MP3, you know what that was?
MP3s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what MP3s are.
Sorry. Those were very popular, but yeah. It was, when I was getting out of college, I guess.
They became a little more prominent. Like iPods came out when I was around like 3rd, 4th grade and stuff like that. My older cousins had iPods and shit. Those was cool.
Yeah, when I was like first growing, the first anime that I didn't know was anime that I watched was Digimon.
Digimon,
and that's why I love it. You know, the first series, I saw it on Fox Kids, and it was on like a Tuesday or Thursday, and I'm like unheard of, like, what are like cartoons not on Saturday when I was just flipping through the channels? But yeah.
Nah, that's so shit. I what's it called? My first.
We didn't have cable.
I never got into Digimon, bro. To be honest, I never did.
Did you get into Pokemon?
Absolutely. I was gonna say I think Pokemon was like my introduction. I didn't know it was no Yu-Gi-Oh was. No. It was Pokemon. Pokemon was my introduction. Pokemon. And
I love
then Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pokemon just as much.
Pokemon. Then
did you watch the 2060 or the Kids WB like on Sundays?
Yeah.
You know what that?
Yeah.
With Pokemon, Static Shock, and the whole 9 yards.
Bro, Static Shock was my shit growing up. I was like, oh my goodness, this is.
Did you watch Batman Beyond?
Batman Beyond was ahead of its time, unfortunately.
I love that show, and unfortunately, it's dead now. Like nobody like talks about the Batman Beyond. They talk about Batman, Robin, like Teen Titans, all that stuff.
But Batman Beyond was ahead of its time. I think it was like our first experience of like it wasn't serious, but
more
it was like
of a teen like adult. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a young adult kind of like genre that was actually animated. You know what I mean?
And it was good too. But couldn't you say that about the? Well, actually, I never really saw the original Batman, but I guess you could say that about the Batman because that was sort of darker too.
Yeah, possibly. But
yeah,
I'd have to go back and watch that too. And I was gonna say,
I haven't.
Oh, no, please go ahead.
I was gonna say I've never really watched the original Batman, so I wouldn't know.
Ah, okay. No, I've never
watched Superman though.
You watched Superman, you said?
I think I've seen like 10 or 20 episodes of it. There's probably a lot I haven't seen, but I did see some of it.
Nah, I ain't never.
They were also most likely out of order.
Nah, I ain't never watched no Superman, to be honest.
Huh. You remember Smallville? That was very big when I was, like around high school, I think. The Superman show with like the live action.
Smallville.
Yeah,
I think those shows were ahead of their time because I remember watching some of that shit on like the CW, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing some of those, but I didn't really like indulge in them like that. Like I know Smallville was one of them. Supernatural was more so like an adjacent, but then they had like Arrow and shit like that too.
Those were well. I mean, Supernatural was probably running because it's still running now.
Uh-huh.
But Smallville was during a different time than Arrow. Because Arrow
so?
and the Flash, all those, yeah,
they came
were.
later.
Smallville was. Oh yeah, they came later.
Huh.
The Smallville Superman and the Smallville, the Smallville was much earlier than that, from my understanding. I'm not entirely sure when exactly, but it wasn't much earlier. Maybe 3-4 years. I don't know, maybe more. I don't know.
There we go. Fixed up my camera. Goodness, I think we need to do like a tier list one day of like just like throwback shows. I tried doing that like much like a while ago, but be fire to do now just to have a bunch of different perspectives and stuff like that. Because I didn't realize that there were so many shows that were good according to the masses that I just didn't watch. Like Power Rangers, I never got into Power Rangers.
I remember Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Power Rangers Rescue Force. One of the yellow Power Rangers from Dino Thunder was my first crush of an actor. What other shows? Have you ever heard of Monster Rancher or Metabots?
Metabots?
Yeah, they were animes. Did you? I mean, you've heard. I know one thing you've heard of: the 4Kids dub. Everyone's heard of that.
The 4Kids dub.
Yeah, of One Piece.
Well, yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, I have, but it wasn't something.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't. I didn't start watching One Piece till 2020, not till the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah, when I first moved in here, I think that's when I started watching it.
You didn't even catch like one episode, man?
Nah.
How about Kirby Right Back at You?
Yeah. Oh my fucking god! Wow, that's funny. Yeah, that's the only reason why. Kirby was the only reason why I played Smash, to be honest, because that was the only character. I mean, outside of like Mario and Luigi and shit, that's the only reason. That's the only like other character like I recognize. But yeah, I remember Kirby Right Back at You. That's fucking crazy.
You remember the weird show Fighting Foodons?
Fighting Foodons?
Go to YouTube and look it up real quick.
I'm about to check.
Oh wait, you're on YouTube, so I don't know if you'll get copyright claimed for it. I'll look it up. As far as I know, nobody really owns it, but I don't want you to, get your copyright claimed.
No.
I know as long as if you show a picture, like they could take it from the picture, but they'll just like put a claim, like they can copyright strike you potentially if you have like footage. But if you just have the like music going, they can only claim it, and you won't be able to monetize it. But it wouldn't make much of a difference for what I know. But I don't like. It can be daunting seeing copyright strikes for the first time if you haven't already. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so nuts because I had gotten a copyright strike not too long ago, just off of some.
You're like, wait, what? What is this? Like, that's what went through my mind when I first saw it. But maybe your reaction.
I was like, what did I do wrong?
Like, yeah. So, to my understanding, you can play as much music as you want, and only sometimes they'll take it down, but they won't penalize you. Because I've seen people that play all types of anime music, and they just they either take it down or they don't monetize it. Like that's the gist of what I understand. They can't monetize it. But I don't want you to put your channel in danger because I'm not entirely sure on it.
Right.
All right.
Wow, what the hell is this? I'm over here trying to sort.
In about 15 minutes, I need to go to the post office. Just a heads up.
Yeah, no, you good. We just vibing, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. So you're good. Don't worry about it.
I've been walking to the post office every day to get my exercise in. I've been pretty lazy.
Well, that's good.
I was my job that I was doing before, I'd be taking care of yards and other stuff. So I was moving around a lot, but And during like the winter, I was like shoveling multiple driveways and stuff. It's been like 4 to 6 hours outside just shoveling, so.
Oh, bro, I remember Zatch Bell. Mayo had brought up Zatch Bell. I used to love Zatch Bell.
You mean the little yellow-haired like lightning bolt Oni kid?
Yeah.
Like really liked fish.
Yeah.
Remember Belfa Fagore, the weird yellow-haired dude that had like the ridiculous dance like number?
Oh my god.
Trying. Oh, you use Streamlabs. How's that work out for you?
It's not too bad. It's really not too bad. I'm over here trying to figure out how I can What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to just capture the Discord stream, which I normally don't have a fucking issue with.
What's it capturing right now?
Right now, it's capturing my second monitor. But I wanted to capture just the Discord window. I can't remember which what's it called it was.
It looks like it's working right now, where you can see just the two of us there in the stream.
Yeah, that's because it's capturing my second. It's capturing my. Oh, here it is. My dumbass window capture. Okay, here. There we go. Capture an application. My fucking dumbass, bro. Like.
Sometimes, if you have like I would suggest downloading something from YouTube that would go like so. I don't know what, like like a nice beat that's copyright free that you like to have for background music during it, because sometimes it is kind of awkward if they have two people talking. Like having background music is nice. Like you're in the chat, have it on low.
Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, I make my own music, and sometimes I do play it in the background and stuff like that too. But it becomes a hassle just trying to get all that shit getting going. So,
really?
To me,
I guess I just got used to it. But maybe it's on OBS that's easier.
I have a fucked up ass computer. That's why.
Oh, your computer
or my laptop. I need to do a little bit of house cleaning on this shit, and then I can kind of have a little bit more of my way, but. It literally occurred. If you saw the stream yesterday, then you'd understand what I was talking about. Like it just started bullshitting on me like crazy while I was trying to stream. But yeah, now normally I play my music in the background and stuff like that. I was trying to have it pulled up yesterday, but it was giving me way too hard of a time for it to for me to just be like, all right, sure.
What other shows? You ever heard of Mew Mew Power or the Winx Club? Because those were big on there.
Winx Club? I remember Winx Club, yeah. Winx Club was cool. I didn't really watch it, but I remember Winx Club. Winx Club was cool.
Despite it being made from girls, I watched it.
I'm trying to remember... Was that the one with the Pixies? With the Pixies?
Fairy people? Yeah, I guess they were called Pixies or fairies. And the witches or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What other shows are on there that I really, really like? Oh, how could I forget Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003?
2003? That's the one that they low-key rerun that one still, right, on CW?
Maybe. But you're talking about the one with 3D? Or was it animated?
It was animated. They have two different animated ones right now, though. That's why I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same one. Ita Didn't Jump? The mountain bike anime? I don't think I've ever seen that.
You ever heard of Street Sharks?
Street Sharks? Nah. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 was good too. One of the best Nickelodeon shows. I remember. I seen that. That shit was good as fuck. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Do you ever watch Kubo?
Kubo? Oh my god, that's how I found out about fucking He-Man. What's the Kubo? He-Man and She-Ra?
I have the power. Oh yeah, She-Ra.
That's that no cable shit. If you ain't had no cable, then you know about Cubo for sure. That's crazy. Yeah, that is definitely that no cable shit. If you ain't have no cable, then you was for sure watching Cubo late night. And PBS for sure.
Oh yeah, Arthur?
I mean, obviously.
When I'm walking down the street.
My nigga back end, baby, he said, ever heard of El Tigre? Oh my fucking God, bro. You're hilarious.
I don't remember exactly. I remember the name. I don't remember. What was it about?
El Tigre was it was this kid that had the power to he was a little superhero. It was a Nickelodeon show. It was a Nickelodeon show. It was good. I liked El Tigre. El Tigre was cool. It was one of those shows that I liked when I was younger. That one and shit. I mean, going back to the 4Kids shows and shit. Was that 4Kids? No, I think it was Cartoon Network. Y'all remember Mucha Lucha?
Oh yeah, the intro for that, I love that. The flea.
Yeah, the flea.
We're like Ricochet, pulverizing pinball. Yeah, I gotta love that.
Hey yo, yeah, that one was good. American Dragon Jake Long they brought up.
Yeah.
I low key it was nuts because I remember when they first did the animation change, I didn't like that. But then when it came, but like over time, I grew to adore it. I was like, yo, this shit is actually pretty fire.
I love the Justice League. I can tell you that much.
Justice League, I remember seeing some episodes. I didn't really like it like that though.
Oh dang, man.
You said Jackie was better? Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan Adventures?
Jackie Chan Adventures? Bro, I wanted a fucking talisman so bad, bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh, they had candy ones.
Did they really?
Where I was at, and they also had I think it was at a Target when I was out of town, like on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you ever heard of them? Actually, you know where the Mall of America is?
The Mall of America, is that like? I know it's in the middle of nowhere, damn near. No.
It's probably nowhere near either of us.
Yeah.
I don't exactly remember where it was. It was the place where I went to as a kid.
I think it's like.
But it's a massive store that has just everything there you can think of.
Yeah, it's the biggest mall in America, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But yeah, when I was there, I found they actually had like metal or carved like talismans there from Jackie Chan Adventures. Oh shit! They were like $80, and I couldn't convince my parents to get them.
Absolutely not.
I had saved up $60, and they were like, "You're just gonna lose that stuff." But because of those, I became a rock collector for like many years. So there's that. And then one day I grew out of it. So.
Let's see here, cause we talking about all these shows and shit. I gotta see if we can do some kind of tier list or something. I'm pretty sure that. Oh shit! Hold on. I was about. Damn, we was having a good flow, and here I go fucking things up right now. God damn it! 1 second.
And then they had where I think the show went downhill for the TMNT is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Back to the Future or whatever, or like To the Future or Fast Forward. There it is. I didn't hate Fast Forward, but I didn't love it either. You know what I'm talking about?
Fast Forward?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Bro, all these fucking ads. What's going on here? Goodness gracious.
You didn't get ad blocker on yet?
No, I still haven't. But I'll get to it eventually. I will.
I'll tell you one thing I know about it. It doesn't work on Twitch.
Ad blockers?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
But it does work on YouTube. But to be honest, I usually only watch stuff on YouTube on my own time. And I do on my PC, I have ad blockers on. But where I usually watch my stuff, and that's when nobody knows I'm there, is I lurk on my Xbox and just watch on there. Because you can't really talk on there even if you wanted to. But yeah, right. I just sit on Xbox and watch YouTube. Yeah, but Xbox, when I first got it for about 6 months, I used it, and I'm talking about my Xbox One. I used it for games for about 6 months, and then it became a YouTube-only console because I got my PS4, and almost all my friends moved over to PS4 instead of Xbox One. So yeah, I was a PS person.
Oh, what we got going on here? Oh, shout out to Gray. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I subscribed to you on 2 of my channels.
Thank you.
My second channel and my main one. Yeah, Gray Nebula and Gray Manga Arc.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'm really trying to grow the YouTube because I know that there's definitely a space for just content creators in general on here. So I'm doing my best.
For like reactions, most of the people just upload that stuff.
Yeah, huh?
It's not necessarily. I wouldn't say it's necessarily reactions. They sort of review it. So you're gonna do that, like eventually, where you review the chapter and go over it.
Yeah.
You're gonna need some nice background music to go with that.
Yeah, no, I'm already knowing. Again, like I said, I make music. My computer's tweaking on me, so that's why I wasn't able to really get anything going in the background. Every Ben 10 Alien, no reboot? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Ultimate cartoon / animated series list, 500 plus. 500 is kind of crazy.
I don't have the time for that. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. I got the chat here with me.
All right.
We did forget Ben 10. We was talking about Ben 10. Yeah, now see a lot of these. Oh my god, yeah, no, they got everything in there. Some here. Jeez Louise. Let me see how I can try to sauce this up for that.
Oh, did you guys ever watch Zoids?
Voids?
Zoids.
Oh, Zoids.
Zoid.
No.
Dang. What about Inuyasha?
Inuyasha? I tried watching it, but I didn't get through it.
When you were younger, it wasn't your cup of tea?
No. I even tried rewatching it recently. I think it was like last year, but it just didn't stick with me.
For me, like it has romance, like elements in it, and people don't vibe with that. But for me, it was just that's why how I became okay with romance, because I got used to it younger. It had the violence, it had the romance, which it wasn't my favorite thing because I was kind of like a kid then, and wasn't really big into that. But yeah, it had everything in it, just a mix of everything, so people could watch it with me.
Right. So this is what we got, y'all. They got a whole list of all these motherfucking cartoons and shit. We'll just go ahead and rank them. This will give us something to talk about for some time.
How could we forget about the Avatar? I feel so shameful.
The Last Airbender. Have you seen the live action yet?
Nope. I'm going to watch that later. But want me to tell you what I think about Korra?
Let's hear it, because I've been having a lot of debates about Korra recently.
People hate Korra for the same reason they hate Boruto.
Yes.
It's not Aang in the crew
that
they grew up with. Korra was this new thing that was able to do a lot of the stuff we grew with Aang, and Korra just kind of was able to do a lot of stuff. So people didn't like that, and people don't like Boruto because people grew up with Naruto and like, fuck, it's Naruto's twink son. Who cares about him?
It's like people. To me, it's literally just comparing apples to oranges. It's like, yeah, obviously it's supposed to be a spin-off or a continuation of the show, but we have a different main character, and there's a different dynamic that's supposed to be established.
Yeah, we don't like the new main character because we want Naruto back.
Yeah, and it's like, sorry, like, go rewatch the damn show, like, bro, like, I don't
Naruto
like
had 500 episodes, and like for a cartoon, Avatar went pretty long, so
yeah,
we all have to move on eventually.
Exactly. To be honest, Boruto kind of retconned most of Naruto. You have to explain how, because I don't understand how. In what sense? It really doesn't.
For me personally, I don't think they retconned. They just made a lot of the stuff that would work for horror useless.
Yeah, I can kind of yeah, especially with Boruto. I think a lot of people's problems is the power scaling. A lot of y'all.
But in the end of Naruto, the power scaling was the thing. Remember how when Amaterasu first became a thing, where Itachi used it?
Yeah.
Just to think that how close Naruto was to getting insta-killed. Because he almost touched the Amaterasu back in Naruto, the original series, where Itachi used it to escape from the Mountain Toad. Right. And Naruto was about to touch that. He would have gone up like that.
Exactly. Not, and then compared to the end of the series, where they're kind of just shedding it off and shit.
Yeah, everyone, Naruto just, like, brushes it off now. It's like, oh, Amaterasu, that all you got? And he just, like, wipes it off with his hand. He's like, sage mode, bitch.
But I feel like
and hearing, like, I was gonna say Kirin was used as a light skill like jutsu to attack. Remember when we first saw Kirin, the thing that he used on Itachi, how devastating that was?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll call lightning down from the heavens.
Technically speaking,
well, Itachi did just.
I was gonna say because I think you're gonna bring up the second instance because he only used it twice if we're talking in terms of the anime.
Yeah.
But in the manga,
he only
in the manga he only used it once, maybe 1.5 times. If you consider that first when they first found Sasuke after the time skip,
and he was gonna use it.
That shit was, bro. Having no context to that. Like initially, I was like,
that's what
he's already watching. Yeah. He's already watching them, and it took me like long after the series was over for me to realize, like, yo, Sasuke was trying to end the fucking series right there. Like, that's crazy to me, to be honest.
He's like, nah, I gotta get rid of you, Naruto. He's like, count yourselves lucky. Naruto, if Naruto actually saw that, he was like, I wonder if he ever thought back and like, oh shit, we got lucky as hell.
Like, what was he gonna do there?
Nah, it's just, he would have erased them.
But yeah, let's
No, to my understanding, that since Sasuke, that's what Sasuke can do when he's at full power. Like, he can just throw that, but before he had to use it because he was out of power. Wasn't Itachi, like, out of power too? How did he have enough power for the Susanoo? Who? Well, I guess it wasn't, like, a fully powered one, so...
Yeah, it barely made it.
But, I don't know, didn't it get, like, just before the final form, though? Actually, Madara had several forms, so I'm actually not entirely sure. I'm still not entirely sure, like, how many forms of the Susanoo there are.
I think, officially speaking, there is 5.
What is there? Is there 3 beyond like what before what Itachi had? Because there is like so I saw Madara had like the prior form to it, where he's just a giant thing with like the cloaked figure, and then he goes into the perfect. So there's 2 or 3 before reaching what because. The first form he sees where he fucked around with Hokage, being like, do you want all of my wood clones to use Susanoo? And those were what Itachi was using when it was at full power, and we saw that the first time where it had the Yatamir. That was the equivalent, but it had legs to walk around. So, like, obviously. My understanding, what is the first thing that where he was fighting the 5 Kage is like, but the only difference between that and difference between that Susanoo, like, you know, the one with the 2 faces where it like had like the head like on the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of what Itachi's was, but Itachi's just had special weapons.
Not necessarily. So how I've always.
Well, you think that might have been a.
So how I've always come to understand it, the first initial stage of the Susanoo is just the rib cage. Which is what Sasuke was using the majority, like the Danzo fight, even when he raided the 5 Kage arc. We see the progression more so with Sasuke than with anyone else because he's the only one who we actually see the Mangekyo manifest in, like in real time, as the story goes on and stuff. So there's the rib cage, and then he gets the full upper body skeleton, right, with the horns and whatnot, and then he develops like the skin around the full body, like upper half. And then armor around the full body upper half, or armor around the.
I kind of thought. Well, I was gonna say. Do you mind if I cut in real quick?
Go ahead.
What I was gonna say is, I just thought that his thing was evolving with his Sharingan, which was a part of it.
Well, that's basically how it.
It wasn't. Go ahead.
No, please.
And what I was gonna say is. Because, like, so he had reached the final form of that version of the Sharingan, because his Sharingan evolved, his appearance changed with it. Or matured. To a more matured version of what it would actually look like. And once it reaches a certain maturity, it has a different final form than it would have before. And then you have the perfect majestic attire, which is just the big flying thing. But before the perfect, like, you know the big flying thing with the giant Tengu nose and the arms on the back? There's a one form before that, and then there's, like, a thing before, like, in between. But you're right, like, maybe the skeleton, like, and the skin were all different, like, stages. But I'm not entirely sure. Like, is there anyone that's gone over the different levels of it so we could, like, actually figure that out?
Yeah, I'm literally about to look it up right now at this point.
Because I'm not entirely sure what the exact levels are, but I always thought it was partially because Sasuke's Mangekyo was this ridiculously immature. And once he got, like, Itachi's eyes, it got a whole different form, not just because of that. It had something to do with it. Like, you know how when he got his eyes, it changed completely? That was why. because he got Itachi's eyes. This is why it looked different.
Bro, oh my fucking God.
But I don't know that for a fact. Because Sasuke had an egregious amount of different forms, and I think that was part of it. And also, there's the Ashura thing, which I don't know if that counts.
So I have it here up on the screen, and so you oh my fucking God, like just stop. Damn.
He got some special versions though because of its Ashura blood. I don't know how like many of those are exclusives.
So the first level is his rib cage, and then it's the skeleton, and then the complete Susanoo, and then it's armored, and then it's the perfect Susanoo, and then I mean in Sasuke's special case is the Indra one where he got the Nine Tails chakra. But there's 5 stages.
Is there?
Yes. I think the only difference is that the only difference is that Madara was able to manifest the full body.
On the other ones?
With all of these, yeah. I mean...
Because the other guys didn't have the legs on those stages, like, which they did. Well, Sasuke did get legs to his one at one point in time, so there is that.
Yeah, Sasuke got legs for... Once he got to level 3, he was able to get legs for the Susanoo. 2 of these are exclusive to Sasuke. Which ones?
The thing with the giant arrow, I'm guessing. The one that has, like, the shoulder pads and the arrow. The one above, like, right above the bone cage. And the Indra and the, like, the one with the bone, no, the one right above Sasuke where he's in this first stage, I think.
I don't think this one's exclusive to Sasuke, because Itachi...
No, not that one, the one above that.
The one above
that one right there. That one right there, your arrow's on, is the exclusive one with the Indra.
No, because we've seen Madara with just the rib cage.
What?
We've seen Madara with just the rib cage.
No, I'm not talking about the rib cage.
That's the one
I'm talking about the one with the shoulder. The one where he grabs the guy and where he's at the 5 Kage summit, and you see this thing for the first time.
Oh, the top right, the skeleton, like with the actual head.
Yeah, the one your mouse is on right now.
Yeah.
Your mouse is just go back. You're not that one, the other one.
I think you're it's probably delayed. You're watching.
It's delayed. Yeah, there's a delay. That's why like you're. Yeah, but
I was like, what you mean? Yeah, no, YouTube's a bit delayed. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's no Twitch. That's one thing Twitch does. It has better like working over, to my understanding. The picture always looks nicer when I'm watching too. But yeah, I did think Sasuke got some unique forms just because he's the main character and also because he had the eyes. But I also think that if you go over, go up.
I'm up.
You can see Madara's. You can go. You can see Madara's whole thing. You can like scroll up a little bit.
Where was
go down just a little bit. Like it's at the top on the left. Top left. You can see Madara's.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so Madara's had the rib cage. He's at the
You're going down. Like the delay is making it hard to tell.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, he's had the same stages.
Yeah, there at the bottom one. I think that one on the bottom left is the unique one to Madara.
Possible, yeah.
It's the one with like the one on the bottom. Like,
no, because this
one's unique version of Madara.
This one's an armored one, and this one's similar to the one Sasuke had.
It looks like he has multiple armored ones though. I guess we've only seen 2 people with their full Susanoo.
Yeah. So it kind of makes it hard to really... What happened to the tier
list?
But
yeah, Madara's was so different, so I'm not entirely sure. Like, the thing was fucking huge.
Yeah, his was huge as shit. Anyway, yeah, now let's go ahead and get into this tier list. We'll start it off right now. What the fuck is this? Is this a Kabuto fucking...
Kabuto's got a Susanoo now?
I don't know, bro.
What is it?
Niggas be so in love with the series. Like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Kabuto stole some Sharingan. Now he's got a black Susanoo.
Yeah, now let's not.
I want a black Susanoo.
Hey yo. All right, so the tier list is gonna go as followed. It's ranked from bottom to top, or from top to bottom. Obviously, the top is greatest of all time. Go. Then there's underrated, flawed, sadly went downhill, just okay, dull / couldn't get into, trash, heard about it, no idea, and this show is aimed at an audience that is too young for me.
I'm almost positive I went over this whole thing with certainty. If you know who Certainty OPBR is,
I do not know. Shout out to him.
He's a YouTuber that we he's a YouTuber we did this with.
I see. Thanks, legit.
It's
But the first one that they got here is, what is this? 101 Dalmatians. I don't know. I didn't
even know that was a show.
You're telling me, what the fuck? You go put it in mid. Let's see, what's this? Spider-Man? This looks like the OG Spider-Man. I wish they had like actual names, bro. 101 Puppies. What's it called? Yeah, no, this is like Spider-Man. This looks like the OG Spider-Man, though. Did any of y'all ever watch that?
I love that. Yeah? I did. It was great.
So where would you throw that on the list?
The top or second to top.
Go to underrated.
It's a classic. If you grew up with it, it'd be a classic for you.
The top of the list, Spider-Man. Okay, it seems pretty unanimous.
Wait, I'm not even entirely sure which one is that.
Peter Parker clown.
Oh, is that the one? Is that the one with the like the whole intro, like the stick intro?
I've never seen this.
If you can like mute, if you can, do you have your phone?
Do I have my phone? I'm using my phone right now as the camera.
This is inconvenient. Is there a way for you to mute the audio? Because I don't want you to get copyright claimed, but look up Spectacular Spider-Man intro.
I think that is it. The Spectacular Spider-Man. Okay,
this is the top tier show. It got canceled. I'm very disappointed about it.
Did it really?
If it's not at the top, you should feel shame. Like shame. You gotta watch. Is there a way so you can not see the screen? Because like you will get copyright. You might get this whole thing taken down. Like if you watch it, but the intro is ridiculous.
I'll probably just check it out another time.
Yeah.
Cool. And then the next one, I can't even read what this is. What the hell is that?
It's really small for me, so I can't see what it looks like.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to. Oh my fucking gosh! Wow, I can't wait till we get to that because that's gonna be a conversation.
I like American Dad.
American Dad. I'm gonna just put this into no idea right here. American Dad is fire. DuckTales. Y'all watch DuckTales?
It was okay. I watched some of it later.
DuckTales was okay. Yeah, I watched it when I was like in my teens, so I don't think I was really able to really appreciate it like that.
Arthur, since I grew up with that shit and I loved every second for it, it was when I was a kid, I loved it, and almost like a lot of the kids in the world that they said they watch Arthur, I'm like, yeah, that was a great part of my childhood. So we're gonna put that in goated because I've never heard anyone who watched Arthur as a kid say anything bad about it.
Arthur was cool, except the whole knitter shit. That shit was crazy. You seen that?
Underrated or goated? Where are we putting that? Or you think it's flawed?
Arthur, we're not even there yet.
We could just grab it right now since we know it's good. I
don't know where it. I gotta find it. Where is it at? Oh, it's right here. Arthur. Yeah, no. Arthur's one of the legendary shows, bro. PBS Kids was fucking producing. They were. Absolutely.
Amphibia, I think, is a flawed show.
Peppa Pig, I'm gonna put down here because I never watched Peppa Pig, and that is aimed at an audience that is too young for me.
I watched. I never watched it either, but I did watch a horror version of that. Archer, I never watched. I watched Family Guy, but Archer was this. The graphics did not appeal to me, and I never watched it. It was probably really good. I just never watched it because of the art style. It kind of just turned me away from it.
Bro said Peppa Pig.
It's the same reason I feel like I'm being lied to right now. I do.
Did y'all ever watch 16?
Was that on Netflix and canceled?
16?
Yeah.
No, it was on Cartoon Network.
Okay, that looks like something entirely different that I've never seen before in my life. I don't know.
It was the kids that worked in the mall.
I don't know what that is. Oh, we're leaving it to you, Capitan.
You thinking of 13 Reasons, Gray?
No, I'm leaving it to you. I mean that. I don't know what the heck what that is.
All right, well, I'm gonna put it to just okay. What is this? 7D?
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of that.
Can you blow up the picture a little bit? It looks familiar.
I don't know how I can blow these up. Maybe I can. There we go. That might help a little bit.
Not
Oh,
really.
this was Two Stupid Dogs. And this is the Seven Dwarves, or the 7D. This is a Disney show.
Sounds like bullcrap.
Alright, what about... oh, this is another DuckTales? I can't tell if it's like a movie or what, but I'll put it in the same one as the other one.
Adventure Time is right on the top. Can you like throw that all the way up to goated?
Oh, absolutely.
It was
absolutely.
It was the most fever dreamiest thing, and it made me feel like I was on drugs. I loved it.
A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Y'all ever watch that?
It was enjoyable.
I
would say underrated. It was not. It's not in the top tier, but I would say it's underrated. But my memories of it are vague. My memories are vague, so I can't say for certain. If I watched it again, I might be like, oh yeah, no, this was goated. I'd say it's underrated.
It was one of the better like childish spin-offs of like the classic.
Did it go down?
shows.
Do you think it went downhill because it got repetitive? Sadly, went downhill. Do you think that might be like or flawed? Because I might have stopped watching it because it got worse.
Right.
I don't know.
I think keeping it in flawed.
It's zoomed in now, and that Spider-Man you see right there, that does not belong up there. That's not the Spider-Man that we thought it was. Because I can see the picture now. The Spider-Man up there, I've never seen that before in my life, but I can't tell you. I know it has the meme. You know the meme where the pointing meme?
Where they're pointing,
it's like,
right.
Who's that?
But
that is not spectacular. That's not spectacular. I can tell you that by looking at it. That's not that. I don't know. Is there like a place for I have no idea? No idea.
Yeah, literally no idea. Okay, what about Real Monsters? Have you guys ever watched that? Because I didn't.
No, I did not. No idea. Well, actually, I can't see the chat right now, so.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's really just legit in the chat. So.
Legit? Is he on a side account?
Huh?
Side account? No, maybe he has me blocked. I don't know.
It's legit hockey. He on Twitch.
Oh, you streaming on Twitch too? Why aren't I seeing that?
Yeah. He said, "Oh man, that's the funny Spider-Man. I never seen this one."
We get a lot of memes from it. I can tell you that much. Why doesn't it say you're live?
On what?
Do you have a second channel on Twitch that I don't know about?
I only got one.
Did it say you're live for me? Did it? Did I accidentally unfollow you? Hold on. Can you post your Twitch in like Discord?
Shit. Yeah.
In your Discord, like for some reason you're not popping up for me. That's really weird.
It's the same handle I have on basically everything.
You know, I'm gonna click on your profile on Discord.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
No, I'm followed to you. I'm just not seeing you.
That's interesting.
Why don't you show up as live for me?
On what? On Twitch?
Yeah.
That's weird. I should be live.
Oh, the whole there's the whole bar, and I have to scroll down because I'm following so many people that are live. That's why. Oh shit. Probably because you went live later. Okay, yeah, I didn't know you were live on Twitch because of that.
Yeah, no.
I guess I never actually opened up. Figured it was follow. Like I unfollowed you.
Ace Ventura. You guys seen Ace Ventura?
Give me a second to look at the picture to see. I'm pretty sure I have.
It says Ace Ventura something.
Never heard of it. Put it in the garbage tier. It's absolute
Ventura
trash.
Pet Detective.
Don't put it in trash. Put it in no idea.
No idea. Yeah, I ain't seen that shit either. Adventure Beast. I ain't never seen that. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I wouldn't say it's not trash, but
my little brothers watched it a lot, so I
watch
watched it in passing.
Put it above trash. It's not the other Sonic the Hedgehog. You remember the intro? Did you watch the intro? Like Bluesby. Like, I don't remember the exact name of it.
Sonic X, right?
No, not Sonic X.
Not Sonic X?
That was good. That was good too. But we had another Sonic before that.
Okay.
Amphibia, put it in. Sadly, went downhill.
Amphibia?
No, actually, it got good. Yeah, put Amphibia. It's next to Jake Dragon and American Dad. Actually, put American Dad in just before top tier. I don't know. I think maybe American Dad isn't even done yet. So can we really say
American Dad is underrated though in general, just because it
underrated? Put Amphibia in underrated. It's fair,
Amphibia in underrated. In underrated, I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Flawed is more better. Not underrated. Okay. Flawed because it had some problems. I'd say it's more fair for American Dad. And also, no, you put Amphibia 1 too high.
I put it in flawed.
I didn't. You put it in underrated.
No, I put it in flawed. It's in flawed.
Okay. There's a delay. My bad.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Not sadly done. You had it in the right area. Batman Beyond is there. Do you want to put that in underrated? It's goated in my opinion, but it's also underrated because it doesn't exist in anyone's talk anymore. So underrated is fair, right? Nobody talks about it.
Underrated is definitely fair. Absolutely. Yeah, we should just speak above the ones that we already know. All Grown Up, I put it in just okay. All Grown Up was cool. You see the Arcane right there by Archer? Grab that and put that in goated. Did you watch Arcane on Netflix? I did not know. I heard nothing but good things about it.
Put it in goated.
Cool.
Avengers Assemble. You can see. Do you see that? You can only grab it one at once. But,
Avengers Assemble. Right.
The delay is making it slightly hard to,
Here, are you on the what's it called right now? You're on the Discord. Give me a sec. What I can do?
Oh, you're gonna stream it to Discord to make it in real time easier.
It should be easier, right?
Probably help. Yeah, it should. There should be almost no delay, so I'm not I'm watching it right now through YouTube, which is probably hurt. I should be watching you on Twitch, which would help a little bit, but watching it on Discord would help. Sonic Boom intro.
Let me see. How do I do this?
Yo, legit. You remember Sonic Sat AM? All right, I hear the pop-up. Let me just... I was going to be streaming... I was going to go to the post office and then stream Road to SS, and you got me watching this stuff with you, man.
Hey, man.
I got pulled in here. All right,
hold on. Let me... And then... boom.
There you go. Unfortunately, I'm seeing it...
You're just seeing... You see my Streamlabs, huh?
Really small. It's unfortunate.
Damn.
See, when I know I'm going to be doing this, there you go. That's great. I see it. Okay.
Perfect.
We're good. All right. The Aladdin one, I have no idea. I've never watched the show. I've only watched the movies. Jake Dragon, I've never watched it.
Jake Dragon.
So you can... I'm trusting you.
I'll put it right. I'll put it with. It was flawed. It was flawed because they had a whole animation change, and I did not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not like that. I have no idea what that is.
Gumball, is that underrated?
Gumball is underrated. That's a good ass show. I love it. Is it underrated though? Because a lot of people do like it.
Yeah, maybe put it in goated. There's so many people that were fans.
It has its flaws though.
Okay, flawed, underrated. Where are we going with that?
I put it on flawed right there.
Hey Arnold, I've only seen one episode of it, and I didn't overly like the football head nature, the weird shapes. I didn't vibe with it, but I've heard so many good things about it.
Hey Arnold, how'd you get to Hey Arnold? Where's that at?
I heard someone mention it. I thought I heard you say it.
Oh,
no,
not yet.
Oh, Bananas in Pajamas. That show was before my time, but I remember the intro to it. So just put that in. No idea. Put that in. No idea. But the intro was goated. Heard about it? Yeah.
Cool. A lot of these I heard about, like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I heard about. I never watched though. Animaniacs. You watched that?
No, I didn't. You're putting the second Avengers in trash because they ruined it. They changed it.
No, I didn't even mean to put it there. You never said where you wanted it to go.
That's not the one I was talking about, but I would say Downhill. Downhill is right because it's worse than the original. Because what they tried to when the Avengers movie came out,
right?
Where the whole thing where they actually came live action, they changed it to try to suit that, and it fucked it.
Oh, gee, ooh, crazy.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Oh, I can knock out Ben 10 right now because the original series.
That's goated. The original is goated.
The original is goated as fuck.
Alien Force was underrated because people they didn't realize how good it was. Actually, all the things up until the new one put in underrated because everyone didn't realize how good it was. Actually, everything after the maybe Alienverse. No, people liked Alien. Like the first, which is the first one? Is Alien Force the first one that came out after the original?
It was Ben 10 and then Alien Force and then Ultimate Alien. Alien Force and Ultimate Alien are underrated, but Omniverse is goated, bro. I swear to God.
It's underrated though. I didn't watch it just because of the style change. I've watched it all now, but it's underrated. If you can make two of them, you could put it in goated and underrated. Because I think that's where some of these belong. Because only later in life did a majority of people realize how good they actually were.
You're right.
So it's unfortunate we don't like. So I'm gonna be honest. A lot of these shows, like after rewatching, be like, "Oh, this was way better. Why didn't I keep watching this? I would have loved this."
Baby Looney Tunes was okay. I liked Baby Looney Tunes, even.
Isn't that the one where we got the psychotic, like, where she's crazy, like the ridiculous thing, like between what is it, Lola Rabbit or Lola Bunny and isn't that not the show where they turned Lola Bunny into a psychopath?
This is when they were babies.
Yes, but there's this Valentine's episode that I can't forget that they turned Lola into a total stalker psychopath.
Oh, jeez.
Like,
I don't remember that.
I thought it was hilarious. I don't remember where I saw it, but it was great.
Yeah, I can't really remember that. See, as told by Ginger, I'm gonna tell this story one day on stream, but I have a very bad experience with this show. So I'm kind of just gonna leave it. Like,
did you see something disgusting?
It's complicated.
Okay.
It's complicated.
So the Avengers at the end on the right, on the top right, the Avengers, that's the one that's goated. That was before it went down when they changed it.
Okay, I'll throw it there. I'm not against that.
To be fair to the new Ben 10, I never watched it, but from what I've heard, that everyone who watched it, they didn't watch it because. So, Alien Force, the Omniverse was something. Put it in underrated.
Omniverse?
It's probably way better. No, the newest Ben 10 that is currently out.
Put it underrated?
Yeah, that one. Yes. I have not watched this myself. Maybe you put it in flawed if you want to, but I am going to be fair to it and say I didn't watch Omniverse because it's underrated because of the new style change.
Right.
It hurt us. We didn't watch it. I watched it later in life. It was good.
Right.
With the newest one that came out, it's probably the same thing. The graphics changed. It looks childish. We didn't like it because of that. It's even more childish than the Omniverse one, right?
It is.
Looking with the graphics, so
it's
probably decent.
Oh,
we could probably. I'm gonna be honest with it. We could watch a few episodes and we'd be okay with it, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
It's underrated. Let's put it underrated to be fair to it. Like all the Ben 10s were stuff that they changed the graphics, they changed something. We underrated all of them.
Yeah. I think
so. I want to be fair to the new one and put it there because with Omniverse, I love that show. And if I go to watch this show, I might not love it, but it is underrated.
No, Omniverse, you're good. I think if you liked Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, you're gonna love Omniverse. As soon as you're able to get past once you can get past the art style change, then you definitely love Omniverse.
I've watched all of Omniverse multiple times, but the one you have up, you don't have Omniverse up there. You have the newest one.
Omniverse is right here. It's the first one.
That's the original, but that's the original Ben 10.
The original Ben 10 is in goated.
Wait, that is.
Yeah, this is the original.
I couldn't for a second. I couldn't tell the difference until I looked at it.
Right. This is the original. This is Alien Force.
Why is the Kid Ben on? Why is the Kid Ben on there? Why doesn't he have his like green coat, like sweater jacket thing?
What do you mean?
That's younger Ben from like the back, like the future episode.
Well, that's because this is the reboot. This is the entire
I'm not talking about reboot. I'm talking about Omniverse. Why does it have the original Ben on it? I guess I should have been able to tell the difference from the graphics or the art style, but yeah, I'm just wondering why it doesn't have the older Ben, where he's got like the green and black sweater coat.
I don't know why they went with that one either.
Oh, Big Six, you see that? It's the third to bottom on the right. I mean left. My bad. Third to bottom on the left, or third to the top on the left.
1, 2, 3 on the left.
Yeah, go down 3 rows on the left.
Oh, okay.
I like that show. It was good.
Where does
I
this
would
go?
put it in. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't finish. Just put it in underrated. You could put it in vlog. I didn't finish it because it was on Disney Plus and I canceled my subscription to it. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. It's just that was like the only thing I was watching on there, and like it was coming towards the end. But I enjoyed what I watched, so maybe put it in underrated. Like if I finished it, maybe I would say it was flawed or sadly went downhill. But for now, underrated.
Mm-hmm.
But if what I did watch of it, I thought it was really good.
I see. I'm actually gonna cut it from right here, only because the fatigue is starting to get to my ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been up all night. I got off of work and I hopped right onto stream, so I actually want to go get some sleep right now.
Between me and you, I've been up for 2 days and I can't go to sleep until 6.
Say again?
I've been up for around 2 days.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm gonna wait until I got my schedule off, and the only way I can get back on schedule is by staying up and resetting my whole clock. So I'm gonna go to sleep at like 6, which is about 7 hours from now until I can go to bed.
I see.
So, yeah. The only way my body works is I have to stay up to reset myself to get on. I can't just go to bed and get back on schedule like that, sadly.
Hey, whatever works best for you, to be honest. I respect it.
Unfortunately, the whatever works best is it's kind of problematic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the only way it's how my body works, sadly. So
I get that.
I suppose I could find some like sleeping pills or something like to help me go to sleep, but I don't know.
Yeah, you could take the melatonin route, or maybe you just need to up your magnesium dose or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I do.
Post office.
Yeah, no, you definitely should get your steps in and all that.
We'll continue this on another time.
Absolutely. I'll send out the bat signal if you're in the Discord, so you'll know.
Yeah. All right.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being in here. How do I stop streaming in Discord? There we go. Yo, y'all. I appreciate you guys, man. So much for rocking out with me this entire time. We're gonna go ahead and call it quits right now. Maybe I'll get back on later. I have work tomorrow night, so if I'm gonna stream again, it's probably gonna be either later tonight. I have a dinner to go to tonight, and if not later tonight, then early tomorrow. So that's gonna be it for me for right now. Depending on where you guys are in the world, if it's nighttime for you, then good evening. If it's daytime for you, then good morning. And if it's the afternoon, I hope you found a wonderful day so far, and you proceed to have a wonderful rest of your day. Again, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube. Join the Discord, follow the Twitch channel, follow Kick, etc., so that way you can be in tune for the next time we meet again. But until then, please